thought of the name Malayan because one of the inspirations in the creation of the school was our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal, the pride of the Malay race, who once walked this part of the country just a little over a century ago.
Our mission is to be a global staple of excellence in professional education and research.
MCL is the #1 private school in Calabarzon.
Our mission is to provide the learning environment that would transform our students into globally competitive professionals.
To produce social wealth from the generation of new talents.
Excellence, loyalty, teamwork, discipline, and urgency. These are our core values.
To me, MCL is home.
Malayan is not just the buildings, the grounds, nor the facilities. More so, it is the people who comprise the institution. The smile of a student when he realizes that he just learned something. The embrace of friends without whom one cannot live. The values we instill, excellence and virtue.
MCL is home.
MCL is home.
MCL is home.
I am Malayan.
I am Malayan.
I am
Malay.
I am Malayan. I am Malayan.
Today.
Good morning to our parents and participants for today's Viewpoints. I'm Professor James Ronald Messina. I'm the Assistant Vice President for Academic Services, and I head the Admissions Office and Registrar's Office. So, siguro po ay kilala niyo na ako for being with our parents and new students since May 16, 2020. And we are very happy, we are very glad that you are here with us to talk about open admissions and enrollment. And Viewpoints is actually our approach, our offer of assurance to the parents and new students that as we enter the new normal, we are very much proactive in looking for ways that we can actually engage the parents into a meaningful discussion about so many things about education under the new normal. So, welcome po sa Viewpoints for July 1, 2020, first day of the month. And we are very happy also that Luzon is now on a modified general community quarantine as declared by the IATF and the President last night. So, ano po ba ibig sabihin nun? May COVID-19 pa rin, but the quarantine measures are being relaxed for several reasons. And sana po makipag-cooperate tayo sa government on these measures. And I have a couple of good news to our students and parents for our Viewpoint session today. So mamaya po sasabihin ko po yan. So with me this morning are our team members from the admissions office. So we have Miss Monica Salandanan and Miss Hazel Tricia Mendoza. Mag-hi naman kayo sa kanila. Good morning. Yan. So They are joining us to discuss this morning the several issues about, I think they are on mute. Ayan, so hindi nila narinig yung inyong good morning. So maybe we want to greet our students. Ayan, so sila yung mga enrollment advisors ng ating new students. Si Miss Monica, kaway ka.
Hello po.
Ayan, and we have Miss Hazel. So sila po yung ka-email ninyo and ka-text message, katawagan, ka-course message yan sa Blackboard Learn. So para hindi po kayo nag-uusap ng email lang at calls lang, dapat may mukha ang Malayan Colleges Laguna sa inyo. So we are introducing our team members. And as we promised, this is a catching up session on enrollment procedures. And we are very much overwhelmed by a number of emails and inquiries that we have been receiving for the past 2 weeks. And those are actually valid and interesting questions which we want to answer today. Kaya po kami nagpatawag ng catching up session. So wala po tayong structured presentation for this morning. Ang pinaka-importante po dito ay ang inyong mga questions. So babatiin ko po kayo sa ating live Q&A event. Good morning everyone. Ayan. So please feel free to post your questions here and that will actually be the basis of our discussion for this morning. So yung mga questions nyo po ang ating pag-uusapan ngayong viewpoint session na ito. Okay po? So mag-post lang kayo ng mga questions dyan and we will be happy to answer them as we go along. And we already have a good number of questions here. I think the ladies can pick one of the questions or pick some of the questions so that you can address our participants.
So for the first question, so good morning. I would like to ask if, when, and where we will be receiving our GSA. So the GSA will be sent through Blackboard Learn course message. So before po namin kayo sendan, we will give you a call po confirming the details that we need po.
Okay, so yung next question we have here po is, for student currently in abroad, what are the ways to pay tuition fee? So meron po tayong online banking, and then you can also use yung PayMaya po natin. Ito po is, you can use the debit card and credit card.
With Visa logos.
Yeah, with Visa logo. Yun.
Pwede din po kayo magbayad through RCBC online banking.
Yes po. So ito naman pong mga payment instructions na to will be given together with the GSA kapag po sinend na po sa inyo via course message sa BBM.
Okay, so yun po. So we have one from abroad na having difficulty on making payment. So actually po, mas madali ang payment para sa inyo because all you have to do is to, kung meron kayong debit card or credit card with Visa or MasterCard logo, all you have to do is to wait for the GSA, log in at 1MCL, and you may pay via the PayMaya. You can actually pay via PayMaya Gateway. So, ayun po. So, ask ko lang kung anong advice nyo kung dito kami. Ito na pala yun. So, abroad. Yan. Due to assessment grading system, we're still on the submission process of documents to Blackboard Learn. Paano namin malalaman kung makakahabol pa kami sa payment of tuition fee? So, Miss Monica and Miss Hazel.
So yung po ng documents po natin, we open yung access rate of BBL on July 4. So pwede nyo pong i-continue yung mga submissions nyo. And then, once na makapag-complete na po kayo ng documents na submit online, kindly monitor po your submissions kung graded na po sila. And then, kung graded naman na po, you may call us for update.
You may call us regarding the status, or you may leave a course message to your enrollment advisor as well.
Okay,
So, for the next question, after paying tuition fee, is there a schedule in getting the OR? So, once na nakapagbayad kayo ng tuition fee through our offline channels, you may submit your receipt through the copy of transaction slip para ma-check din ng advisor nyo. So, next, is it possible to change course? Yes, kindly notify us kung ano yung previous strand or program na in-applyan nyo. And then, kindly also include kung ano na yung final program or strand nyo para ma-change din namin before namin kayo bigyan ng generated schedule and assessment.
Yan. So, kailan po pwede magbayad ng tuition? So, ang go signal po natin dito in paying the tuition fee once na ma-receive nyo na po yung GSA or the generated schedule and assessment.
Okay, so thank you very much for addressing some of our concerns. So, yung tanong kanina about the official receipt, definitely po nag-i-issue tayo ng official receipt dahil baka makasuhan tayo ng BIR kung di tayo mag-i-issue niyan. So, we are doing that. The only hindrance as of the moment is that hindi kayo nakakapunta dito because of the quarantine standard. So, pero po nag-i-issue kami ng receipt, and if you want that, we can actually scan that and send the copy of the receipt to you via course message and also via email. So, pwede naman po yun. And if you are asking for an official receipt na yung mismong physical copy, available po yan sa aming treasury office. So kapag pwede na po kayong pumunta dito, you can drop by and claim the official receipt. Or perhaps during the days of the classes na, kapag pinayagan na po. Ayan. So pwede naman po. Pwede nyo po yung kuhanin yung official receipt na yan. Okay. So we are flashing our phone numbers here for general inquiries about open admissions and enrollment. So please feel free to take a photo and take note of our contact numbers so that you can be guided about the procedure. Ayan. So we have a question here. Ladies, good morning. Possible po ba na hindi muna ma-enrolled habang hinihintay ko pa po yung result ng scholarship? Kung magko-qualify po ako. Unfortunately, kasi hindi po ako makakapag-enroll if I don't have a scholarship po. Ayan. Palagay ko, ito yung ka-email ko kagabi about the scholarship. So, please answer, ladies.
Okay, possible naman po if they wait for the result ng scholarship exam. However, we cannot guarantee na po the slot. Your preferred section kapag po medyo late na tayo nag-enroll.
Okay, so kapag college naman, ganun pa rin po. We encourage you, naunawala naman po namin na meron talagang mga students who are academically, intellectually gifted na they are really eyeing for a scholarship program. And kaya kami nagpo-provide ng ang gagawin nyo lang is wait for July 23. I think meron tayong announcement which we can post here so that makita ninyo yung ating schedule. So hanggang July 17, you may apply for our scholarship. July 17, you may register online for our scholarship. So if you already have the Blackboard Learn account, all you have to do is to register dun sa link na pinrovide namin so that we can include you in the list of those who are interested to take the qualifying exam for the scholarship. The next question is, when will be the scholarship? Meron ba tayong PowerPoint? Yung PowerPoint ng important dates for the scholarship. June 17 to July 17 is the application period. July 23 is the schedule of the qualifying exam. So pupunta po kayo dito para mag-take niyang qualifying exam na yan for scholarship. Save the date, it's July 23, 2020. Kapag kayo po ay nag-email or rather nag-register, we will be notifying you after the closing, which is July 17. I-email po namin kayo about the details. Ano ba ang call time, saan ang venue, ano ang kailangang dalahin, and all other important details about the qualifying exam this coming July 23, 2020. So okay lang yan. Yung nagtatanong if you are, it's okay to wait for the results of the qualifying exams. Yes. Take note, July 23 yan. By August 3, we will be able already to publish the results of the qualifying exam. And August 3, kung if you qualify for the scholarship, then you can enroll because enrollment is still open ng mga panahon na yan. But again, as Ms. Hazel is saying, medyo ang issue lang natin dyan is the availability of slots. Okay? Pero we are not discouraging you from still applying for scholarship. And we wish you the best of luck for that qualifying exam. Siyempre gusto po namin na marami ring scholars na pumapasok dito because that's basically an indicator of what? A good quality of students. So para po sa ating more than 80 attendees for today, yan, that's something inspiring for today. July 23 is the scholarship exam. Give it a try. Baka po mag-qualify kayo. We'll be ranking the top 50 applicants and we will be giving out scholarship program for those students. Okay, so July 23. Ang sunod na tanong dyan, baka meron tayong grade 12 students dito ng MCL na nagtatanong, paano po mag-online enroll ang college freshman, currently senior high school grade 12 at MCL? Okay? Sa website po natin, www.mcl.edu.ph, nandoon po yung online admission ng ating school, online admissions portal. All you have to do is to submit that application form and you will already be included in our database. Hindi nyo na po kailangan magpasa ng new set of documents. Again, for MCL, grade 12 students who are graduating, nasa mga 1,000 po yan, hindi nyo na po kailangang mag-resubmit ng documents dahil parehas lang naman po ang mga dokumentong ipapasa ninyo. Hindi naman magbabago yung pangalan ninyo, yung birthday nyo, pangalan ng tatay nyo. Parehas lang din po yan. So, no need to resubmit. Unless, ganun nga yung case na merong court order, change of surname, change of spelling, change of suffix. Yan, sabihan nyo po yung ating registrar's office so that we can update your student records. Ayan. So, thank you very much for raising that concern. Okay? So, I think marami po ang interesado sa scholarship and financial assistance. So, we'll continue with some slides here that the ladies will be presenting about scholarship and financial assistance, and we'll pick. I'll join the discussion as we go along. So for now, I'll turn you over to the ladies for the presentation on scholarship. Okay, so first is the Maibarara Geothermal Scholarship. Namumutla silang dalawa. Nasa sense ko. Ayan. So this one is an industry-based scholarship. So we have posted this in the website and the Facebook page of Malayan Colleges Laguna. This is actually sponsored by one of our industry partners and our affiliate in the Ayuchenko Group of Companies, Maibarara Geothermal Incorporated in Santo Tomas, Batangas. So kung kayo po ay residente ng Calamba and Santo Tomas, Batangas, because that's where the corporate social responsibility of MGI is actually focused. They are actually offering a good scholarship program for the residents of Santo Tomas, Batangas, and Calamba. Ayan. So, apply po kayo. Nandyan po yung aming contact details. We have one dedicated team member to handle all the scholarship concerns. So, please feel free to call or text Ms. Stephanie Ule for more details. Again, the Maibarara Geothermal Incorporated is open to the residents of Santo Tomas, Batangas, and Calamba City in Laguna. Okay? Meron pa pong isa yan na scholarship. Hindi ko lang po alam kung meron tayong slide, but i-mention ko na rin. Another one is Monarch Equipment. Monarch Equipment is a partner of Malayan Colleges Laguna, and they are offering scholarship program. Ano po ang kailangan? Number one, kukuha ng engineering. Engineering ang kukuhanin na kurso. Pangalawa po ay dapat residente ng San Pedro, Laguna or Muntinlupa City. So again, kagaya po ng unang company na nabanggit ko, Monarch Equipment is concentrating their corporate social responsibility on those two localities, San Pedro and Muntinlupa City. Maganda po yung mga benefits niyan, full tuition benefit for qualifiers. Okay? So our next scholarship program is being offered. This is not really a scholarship but a discount. So Malayan Colleges Laguna is a member of the Yuchenko Group of Companies, and under the umbrella of the Yuchenko Group, we have RCBC, Malayan Insurance, Grepa Life, Sun Life Grepa, Isuzu, Honda, yung mga car dealerships po under the Yuchenko Group, EEI Corporation, Landeb. So we have a good number of companies under the Yuchenko Group, and we are offering 25% discount on tuition and laboratory fees. Also, earlier last year, we finalized the merger of the education group of the Yuchenko Group, which is iPeople. It merged with the Ayala Corporation's education group, which is Ayala Corp Education. And we are extending the discount, the 25% discount to Ayala employees. So maybe Ms. Monica can share some thoughts about the Ayala promotional discount. So Ms. Monica, sino ba yung binibigyan ng Ayala discounts, and ano yung mga requirements to apply for the promotional discount for Ayala Corp and YGC?
For Ayala Corporation, you need to submit first the certificate of employment of your parents and the duly filled application form. So you need to submit it to us via email or via voice message, and then we will validate it so that yung mga ibibigay namin sa yung GSA, deducted na rin yung discount. For YGC, ganun din po. Kailangan po nila magpasa ng certificate of employment ng parent and then application form as well.
Okay, so yun po. Medyo ilan na ba? Process. Ano yung na-process natin na YGC and Ayala promotional discounts?
More than 10 na po yung nag-a-apply sa amin for Ayala Promotion and YGC po.
Yan. So, for those, for our colleagues in the Yuchenko Group of Companies and Ayala Corporation, you might want to avail that discount. Sayang din po yung 25% na yan on tuition and laboratory fees. So, pasa lang po kayo sa amin ng requirements and we will be validating the discount. Ayan. And if you have colleagues lalo na yung mga friends natin from RCBC. I would like to thank our colleagues from RCBC, yung mga branch managers and the bank officers who are helping us out in informing the other employees in the Yuchenko Group, specifically the banks, that we have this promotional discount for them, for you. So, kung meron po kayong mga kapitbahay, kaibigan, katrabaho na under the Yuchenko Group and Ayala Corporation, please feel free to extend or to disseminate the news about the promotional discount. Okay? Also, as part of the social responsibility program of Malayan Colleges Laguna and the BPI Foundation, meron pong in-establish na fund, scholarship fund, ang Ayala Corporation, specifically BPI Foundation, and Malayan Colleges Laguna is one of the recipients kung meron pong magkukwalify na applicants for the, they call it, Pagpugay Scholarship Fund. Okay? So, under the Pagpugay Scholarship Fund, so, meron po tayong mga magigiting na mga frontliners, medical frontliners, who have been involved in the efforts of the country to fight COVID-19 and serving our countrymen for various channels and various ways. And unfortunately, sila po ay na-infect ng COVID-19, sila po ay nahawa, sila po ay namatay, and we would like to help yung mga naiwan po nilang mga dependents, and that's what the Pagpugay Scholarship Fund is all about. So pag meron po kayong kakilala na unfortunately po ay sumakabilang buhay dahil sa COVID-19 at siya po ay medical frontliner, paki-refer nyo po kami at itong Pagpugay Scholarship Fund to them. Nakatulong na po kayo sa kanila dahil at these challenging times, medyo mahirap pong magpaaral. Tapos kung breadwinner pa po yung frontliner, mas mahirap. But under this Pagpugay Scholarship Fund, sana makatulong po kami. So please help us extend and disseminate the information to our countrymen who are dependents of what? COVID-19 frontliners who pass away. And we are very much thankful to the Cabuyao Information Office and the Office of the Mayor of the City of Cabuyao for sharing our promotional materials for the Pagpugay Scholarship Fund. So, alam po natin na bagamat mababa yung cases sa Cabuyao, meron po tayong mga namayapa sa City of Cabuyao na baka may mga naiwan pong dependents na makikinabang dito sa scholarship fund na to ng MCL and BPI Foundation. Okay, yung Pagpugay Scholarship Fund. Ano po ang gagawin? Kontakin po kami and we will assist you in the process and also give you the set of requirements that you need to comply to avail the Pagpugay Scholarship Program. Okay? So, may nagtatanong po tungkol sa financial assistance. Ayan, so post po natin yun sa financial assistance, which is bukas. Unfortunately, this is open only to college students. So, bukas is an online platform that provides access to quality education through a comprehensive student loan program. So, Malayan Colleges Laguna, Mapua School partnered with bukas.ph to grant student loans to our college students. Nung una po yan ay current college students lang, but we have made an appeal to bukas if they can accommodate new college students as well. So, nung nilaunch po namin yan last June, marami-rami na rin po yung nag-avail ng bukas student loans. And that's for both old or current students and our new students. So nakakatulong po. They offer 1.5% interest rate and payable until 12 months. So kesa po na problema tayo sa pagpapile, pag-apply ng loan sa mga kung saan saang mga financing institutions. Ito po, we already have the accreditation and that's fully endorsed by Malayan Colleges Laguna. So, pakicheck nyo po yung website ng Bukas for the details on application for the Bukas loan. Okay? So, yan po ay pangtawid. Basically, naiunawaan po namin na these are definitely difficult times and paano mag-aaral yung anak ko kung walang katiyakan. Lockdown yung kumpanya, shutdown yung company, sabi bumalik daw kami ng August. Hindi naman natin pwedeng sabihin na wag muna tayong kumain, wag muna tayong mag-enroll ng August kasi may mga deadline. So we are offering Bukas, financial institution to support your education, specifically college education. So online po yan. Ang website po nila ay nakapost sa inyong mga monitors. We have www.bukas.ph/mcl so that you can get into the landing page for Malayan Colleges Laguna, Mapua School. So ladies, maybe you may want to answer some of the concerns in our live Q&A, as I also calling the parents to keep sending your questions in our live Q&A. So Hazel and Monica.
Bakit wala pa rin po ako na-receive na credentials kahit nakaka 5 days na mula nung nag-register ako? Kindly give us a call para ma-assist ka namin with regards to your credentials and maturuan ka na rin namin step by step kung paano yung magiging process ng submission of requirements. But please make sure na before kayo magkapag-submit na requirements, please nasagutan po nyo yung pre-enrollment survey.
Okay, so medyo po yan, medyo marami tayong naging concerns about credentials, okay? Kaya lang po, if you are familiar with the enrollment process, unang step po yung credentials na yan. Kaya sabi ko nga po, marami pa pala na hanggang ngayon ay problema yung credentials. Because we have already processed the credentials of what? Close to 1,000 applicants already. Ang nangyari po dyan, para lang mapaliwanag ko at sabihin nyo, online kayo, tapos ganyan pala yung mga credentials na yan. Take note that before you view the credentials, you will be needing the batch and application number. Walang problema for those who took the entrance exam starting September 2019 until March 7, 2020. Kasi meron po silang batch and application number na pwede nilang gamitin to get the authentication code and view the login credentials. Ang meron pong issue dyan ay yung nag-enroll ng March 17 or the March 8 onwards through online or nag-online admissions starting March 8 hanggang ngayon po. So yung mga humabol na yon na hindi na nakapag-entrance exam, yun po yung manually binibigyan namin ng batch and application number and it really takes time. Kaya yun po ang sinasuggest, yun po ang pinapakiusap namin as what Monica said. Give us a call, here are our contact numbers. Ngayon, tumawag po kayo. Masasagot niyo pa ba ngayon? And we will be attending to your calls para mabigay namin yung login credentials as early as now. Kasi kung maghihintayan pa tayo ng email, ay magtatagal. So para mabilis for faster feedback, please feel free to call our admissions helplines. Okay?
Questions dito regarding sa tuition fee. So you may send us an email dito po sa admissions@ncl.edu.ph for the figures. Kung gusto niyo po malaman kung or at least magkaroon kayo ng idea kung magkano po yung fees po natin. Kasi it actually vary depending on the strands programs na i-apply.
Okay, so yun po. So you can email us. Pero mas sinasuggest po namin that you call our helplines. Bakit? Kasi tiyak po pag finance related, medyo madami po yung follow-up questions. So, para masagot na rin namin yung follow-up questions, kesa naghihintay po tayo ng turnaround time sa email, we suggest that you call us. Ito pong mga numbers ng admissions office. 0918-990-2266, 0919-087-5722. We also have our Globe number 0927-467-8728, 0966-526-5307. Ayan. Yan po ang mga numbers that you need to call for you to get the figures of the finance-related inquiries. Okay? Pero kung yung anak nyo po o yung new student ay meron ng Blackboard Learn account at nakakapasok na sa Blackboard Learn account, huwag na po tayong tumawag sa mga helplines because the reason why we want to let you in sa Blackboard Learn ay para kayo ay makipag-email, makipag-course message directly to your course, the enrollment advisor. So again, pag may Blackboard Learn, get in touch with the enrollment advisor. Kung wala naman, yung mga helplines natin sa taas. Okay? So ladies, you may continue.
So may nag-ask din po if kailan ang enrollment ng college. So enrollment is now ongoing for senior high school and college. So we will be accepting enrollees until July 30. But with regards po sa slots, lalo po yung sa senior high school, hindi po namin mag-guarantee na kung ang preferred nyo ay morning, doon po kayo mapapapunta.
Okay, so we also have a question here. Pwede po bang makapagbayad na ng tuition fees if di pa po complete ang requirements like report card and good moral? Di pa po kasi nare-release ng school ko po. So ito po yung mga possible na for follow-up. To follow. Ayan, so kung kulang pa po tayo ng report card, good moral character, we can still proceed with the enrollment. Just make sure po na ma-submit nyo rin po sa amin yung MCL enrollment form, especially the affidavit of undertaking. Ayan po, para po makaproceed pa rin po tayo with the temporary enrollment.
So with regards po sa GSA or yung Generated Schedule and Assessment, kung kailan po ma-receive, kindly give us a call or we will call you to know the status. So if ever man napasa nyo na lahat na requirements, kindly call us na din para mabigay na rin namin yung status and ma-inform namin kayo with regards to the payment scheme.
Okay. So meron dito question about deadline. So medyo nagkalituhan dito sa deadline na to. So opo, we earlier we informed everyone that the deadline for the enrollment is June 30. Kaya lang balikan po natin yung guidelines. What we are saying about the June 30 is actually the online submission of documents which we are going to do via Blackboard Learn. So, kung kayo po ay nakapasok na sa Blackboard Learn, nakapag-submit na ng documents kahit kulang hanggang kahapon, which is June 30, wala po tayong dapat na ikabahala kasi po, nire-review na po namin yung mga documents ninyo. In fact, we have more than 500 students already who have been issued GSA. Ano po yung GSA? Generated Schedule and Assessment. So more than 500 na po yung naghihintay na lamang para mag-enroll. So ano po ang gagawin dun sa iba? Maghintay lang po tayo, nabigyan kayo ng instruction on how to pay. Ngayon, paano sa June 30 na? Again, the June 30 is for the online submission of documents. Paano yung payment? Once you receive the Generated Schedule and Assessment, yung tinatawag na GSA, ang gagawin nyo lang po ay magbayad kayo within 5 days so that you can actually get the slot and you are considered to be fully enrolled. Malinaw po tayo? Ano ang gagawin kung hindi pa nagbabayad? Hintayin ang GSA. Pag meron ng GSA, you are given 5 days to make the payment and complete the enrollment process. Ano ang gagawin kung hindi nakapagpasa ng documents o kulang yung documents until yesterday, June 30, nagsara na? Ako po ay nag-post kagabi sa Facebook page ng MCL Admissions Office Shinare din ng Malayan Colleges Laguna. Ano ang sabi ko po doon? We will be reopening Blackboard Learn for the online submission of documents this coming July 4. Malinaw po tayo? We will be reopening the Blackboard Learn for online submission of documents this coming July 4. So pag nag-open po ng July 4, ipasa nyo na po yung documents. Kung kulang, kompletohin. Kung wala, magsimula na magpasa. And once you get the GSA, bayaran na po natin para matapos na natin yung enrollment process. Now, we're talking of why are we encouraging everyone to enroll as early as possible? Because starting July 15, meron nga nagtatanong dito, pero ang tanong ay July 17. Ano ba yung tinasabing training ng July 17? Ito po ay request ng mga magulang. Pero bago pa po yung request ng mga magulang, ginagawa na po namin yan since 2008. Ano po yun? We organize orientation sessions for the whole month. 1 month prior to the start of classes, we are conducting new student orientation because we want to prepare the new students as they enter the academic year and as they enter Malayan Colleges Laguna. Gusto po namin malinaw ang expectations. That's why we have a month-long orientation session for our new students. And for this year, since we are not allowed to have face-to-face classes, we will do it in a fully online mode, and that will be from July 15 to August 15. So yun po yung sinasabing training. Kung yun nga po ang tinutukoy na training na tinatanong, that is a new student orientation, and some courses will be advanced for that particular training session so that your children will be prepared for online learning this coming August 17. Yung August 17 po is the formal start of classes for academic year 2020-2021. And we can only enroll you in the new student orientation if you are already officially enrolled. So, kaya po namin kayo hinihikayat na mag-enroll na ng mas maaga, mag-enroll na ngayon para maumpisahan na natin yung online new student orientation. So, sana po ay nalinawan ko yung part na yon about the training or we call it summer camp. Pero hindi na po kasi summer ngayon. So, we're calling it new student orientation module. So, definitely pa pag-enrolled kayo, bibigyan na namin kayo ng access doon for Blackboard Learn starting July 15. Okay po? Regarding the scholarship, kailan po ang last due date para ma-comply namin ng requirements na hinihingi? If we are talking about scholarship offered by Malayan Colleges Laguna, we will be accepting applications or registration for scholarship until July 17, 2020. And the qualifying exam will be this coming July 23. That is a face-to-face exam here at Malayan Colleges Laguna. Okay? Meron pa bang mga questions dito, ladies, from our listeners? Please answer them.
So we have here one question. Requirement po ba ang senior high school voucher para ma-complete po ang documents? So hindi po siya required. For those na meron na pong voucher, you may upload it dun po sa section na senior high school voucher in your BBL account. Kung wala po tayong voucher, just leave it blank or just leave it empty na lang po. So hindi po siya requirement because this is actually the benefit ng mga, or this is actually the subsidy of the government to help yung mga students po natin na PSE grantee and yung mga nag-apply pa lang po for qualified voucher recipients.
Yeah. So yung senior high school voucher po, sino ba ang meron na ngayon nun? Kasi ang sabi natin, kaka-open lang last June 29 ng voucher application. So, sino ang meron nun? Sino yung sinasabi ni Ms. Hazel na meron na? So, ang automatic recipients po ng senior high school voucher ay yung graduates ng public school, that's number 1. And second, yung mga grantees ng ESC nung high school. What is ESC? Education Service Contracting. So, yung mga private school po na ESC accredited, at kayo ay nakatanggap ng ESC benefits simula grade 7, nakikerry over po yon sa senior high school, kaya hindi nyo na kailangang mag-apply. Ang gagawin nyo lang po ay, number 1, kung kayo ay ESC grantee, humingi po kayo sa school ninyo ng certification na kayo ay ESC grantee para ma-validate namin yung inyong discount, yung subsidy na sinasabi. You will upload that certification sa BBL and we will validate the discount right away. Sir, paano yung public school? Yung public school, hindi na po kailangang humingi ng ESC certification dahil kayo po ay automatic recipient. Ibig sabihin, makita lang namin yung report card nyo at nandoon na kayo ay graduate ng public school, automatic voucher recipient na kayo. So, no need to apply, no need to get for any certifications. So, malinaw po ba yon yung aking explanation sa senior high school voucher? Eh, sir, paano kung wala kami doon sa dalawang case? Hindi ako graduate ng public school, hindi ako ESC recipient, ano po ang gagawin ko? Noong June 29, nag-open na po yung PAYAC, Private Education Assistance Committee, ng voucher application for senior high school. All you have to do is to log in sa PAYAC website and nandun po yung proseso ng voucher application. Ito lang po ang aking paliwanag. Ang resulta po ng voucher application, kaya ang tawag ay voucher application, ibig sabihin may posible pong ma-deny. Yung application for voucher po, ang results, i-release August pa. So, anong ibig sabihin? Ito ang magiging follow-up question ng mga magulang. Ano gagawin namin? Hintayin ba namin yung August? Nasa sa inyo po yun. Pero kung ako po ang tatanungin, total naman po yung value ng voucher ay hindi 100% na magagamit ninyo. I mean, yung value ng voucher ay hindi enough para 100% ay makover yung tuition fee natin for senior high school. Ang payong kaibigan ko po ay mag-advance na po kayo ng enrollment, pero mag-apply pa rin kayo ng voucher. And once the voucher is approved, we will be deducting the value of the voucher sa inyong enrollment fees. Ayan. So, yun po ang suggestion namin. Mag-enroll na, total, maglalabas din naman po kayo ng pera, mag-enroll na, at i-less na lang po natin yung voucher later. So, sana po na-clarify ko yung bagay na yan. So, may mga tanong dito, ladies, paano malalaman kung sino ang advisor? Ayan yung mga tanong nila. Ano ang na-receive ko na notification about the exam? Paano ko malalaman kung sure na qualified for architecture? So, please answer those concerns.
Okay, so yung question po na paano malalaman kung sino ang advisor, siguro po just give us a call and then ipoprovide na lang po natin yung
Name and then yung contact details kung sino yung advisor mo.
Okay. But the easier way, check the BBL. Kasi makikita niyo naman po sa BBL kung sino ang advisor and you can actually send them a course message. Okay? So, yun. Paano ko malalaman kung sure na qualified na sa architecture ang anak ko? Eh, sinagot ko na po, sure na po. Bakit? Because we are now in open admissions. So, definitely po, open admissions in solidarity with the parents and the new students. We cannot be too strict with the admissions exam because of that. So, you may now enroll, get in touch with the enrollment advisor and we will guide you through the process. Okay? Meron siyang tinatanong, meron daw siyang natanggap na notification about the exam. Yun po ba ay mistake? Kasi nawala po siya bigla nung inopen ko. Baka po ang tinutukoy dito ay yung entrance exam. Nung March, and April during the community quarantine nung lockdown, yung amin pong mga team members ay walang pagod na pinaprocess yung mga examination results ng mga kumuha. Ulitin ko po, examination results ng mga kumuha ng MCL admissions exam starting September 2 to May 7, 2020. Starting September 2, 2019 to March 7, 2020, sila po ay merong results ng MCL admissions exam. At dahil po pinapahalagahan po namin yan, pinadala po namin dun sa mga aplikante na yon yung results ng admissions exam so that they will be guided on which program, which strand to take for college or for senior high school. Baka kaya yun po yung notification na nakuha ninyo. Okay? So, tatanungin ko po, is my answer enough? Ayan. Kasi baka po yun yung tinutukoy ninyo na PDF document na pinadala namin sa inyo na may questions, or rather may results ng inyong examination. Hindi po yun scholarship exam, para linawin po natin. Hindi po yun scholarship exam, yun po ay admissions exam results. What will happen kung di po namin masubmit ang birth certificate? Pwede pa po ba kaming mag-enroll? So ladies, you may want to answer this.
Yes, makakapag-enroll pa rin po tayo. So, once po na meron na kayong birth certificate, candy pass it na lang po.
Okay, pero lilinawin lang po natin na pag meron po kayong deficiencies in the submission of documents, you will be considered temporarily enrolled. Kaya meron po tayong affidavit of undertaking that you are required to submit so that mapaalalahanan po kayo na meron kayong commitment to submit the documents once they are available. So please review our guidelines so that you can you can strategize and you can comply with the enrollment requirements. Please go through with the other questions.
So po, pwede na po ba mag-enroll kahit wala pa yung GSA or the Generated Schedule and Assessment? Kindly wait po na ma-receive niyo yung Generated Schedule and Assessment. And with regards to that po, we will call you to confirm the details kung tama po ba yung mga in-applyan natin. Para if ever man na magkaroon ng change of program, may apply na rin namin before po namin i-release yung GSA nyo.
And then we also have here another question regarding po sa paid reservation fee. Automatic na po ba yung i-deduct sa GSA or need pa namin to call sa admissions? So ito po is hindi po siya automatic na madededuct. So you have to call the Treasury Office po para po doon sa reservation fee deduction.
Nag-submit na po kami ng enrollment documents for incoming college last June 20. Wala pa po kami na-receive na GSA. Kindly give us a call para rin masabi namin sa inyo kung ano na yung status ng documents nyo. And then, pwede na rin namin kayo i-notify if you're good to enroll din.
Okay. So ito may nagtatanong, when can we get the GSA to make payment? Will it be sent through BBL, email, or we need to call? Lahat po yan. We'll be sending it through course message. We'll be calling you. Unfortunately po, we have some parents na naiintindihan naman po namin na hindi na po mahintay yung call at hindi na po mahintay yung course message. Ang ginagawa po, tumatawag. Pwede naman po yun. Naunawaan po namin na gusto nyo lang matapos yung enrollment process. Ang sinasabi lang po namin is, kung ready na po yung anak ninyo to enroll dahil okay yung requirements na sinubmit, wala pong problema. When you call, sasabihin lang po namin, sige po, pwede nang mag-enroll. Pero hindi pa po available yung enrollment documents na kagaya ng GSA, hindi po namin siya mabibigyan ng go signal dahil nga po ang deficiency ay documents. Okay? Pero yun nga po, kaya po pinapahintay namin na matawagan lahat. Pero hindi po namin kayo binabawalang tumawag to get updates. Actually po, nire-recommend po namin yan kasi po baka mamaya, nakita niyo po yung sitwasyon, baka ang tinatawagan namin para sabihin na okay na yung GSA, hindi naman ready mag-enroll. Di ba po? Tapos yun namang ibang mga nakapila pa for the GSA, sila naman pala yung may pambayad na, sila naman pala yung ready to enroll. So pwede po kayong tumawag so that we can make both ends meet. Yan. So nagsubmit na po kami ng documents, incoming college last June 20. Wala pa kami nare-receive na GSA. Meron nga po, May pa nag-submit. Nagre-recommend, nag-review pa po kami ng documents. So yung June 20 po, pahintay lang po ng konti. Ayan. So, ano pa po ang other questions dito?
Ito po, we submitted the transaction slip yesterday morning, but the PIL assessment is it's already late. Would you still be seeing the late submission even if it's late?
Ayan. We'll be opening again BBL in July 4. Okay, again, July 4, bubuksan po ulit ang BBL for document submission. So, ano po ang gagawin? Iipunin nyo lang po yung mga documents and once we open BBL this coming July 4, you can submit them. Wala nang questions?
Ito po, yung question na is, did you remove the miscellaneous fee in the tuition fee?
We remove po the components of the miscellaneous fees na hindi magagamit. So yung mga hindi magagamit po na components, yun lang po ang tinatanggal. Pero yung ibang mga items po sa miscellaneous fees are intact. Alam ko pinanggagalingan ito ni Mother o ni Daddy. Nag-expect po yata kayo na sa miscellaneous fees namin, specifically, may item on energy fee. Wala po kaming ganun. Okay, lilinawin ko na po. Wala po kaming energy fee, wala pong ganung item sa aming miscellaneous fee simula 2007. Okay po? So kung ano po ang ibig sabihin nun? Ibig sabihin, our fees are structured enough in a sound manner. Kung ano lang po yung magagamit ng estudyante on a per term basis or in an annual basis, yun lang po ang nasisingil. So ano po ang ibig sabihin? Hindi nyo naman gagamitin yung mga laboratory sessions ninyo, hindi nyo gagamitin yung laboratory rooms, hindi nyo naman gagamitin yung mga lecture rooms, may savings kayo sa aircon, sa electrification, sa tubig. Lahat po yun ay in-adjust, lahat po yun ay pinactor in dun sa pagko-consider ng tuition fee per unit and laboratory fees. In the case of the laboratory fees for senior high school, we remove those charges already. Kaya yung tanong po na babawasin nyo pa ba? Wala na po kasi nabawas na. Pangalawa po, we are supposed to have a tuition fee increase and we announced it last December 2019, but we will not proceed with that because we want to be what? Considerate with our parents, to our parents and new students. Kaya yun po yung commitment namin. Number one, no tuition fee increase. And second, all the fees, all the components of the fees na hindi magagamit for the next school year are already adjusted. Yan. What is the minimum allowable amount for down payment of enrollment STEM? Again, please call us so that we can give you the full details of the tuition fee. Okay? So meron po ako ditong announcement na sana po ay ikatuwa ng marami. Something to look forward as you plan your activities for July 3 and 4. Yan. So this coming July 3 and 4, basahin po natin, Malayan Colleges Laguna will be open for on-site enrollment. Ayan. So virtual clap sa mga natutuwa dahil sa wakas ay magpapapasok na po ang MCL for on-site enrollment. Okay? Ano po ang ibig sabihin nito? So may nakikita po kayo dyan na QR code. Tama ba? So all you have to do is to scan that QR code and get an appointment so that you can go to MCL this coming July 3 and 4 to enroll. Okay po? Bakit naman ngayon lang? Nagbayad na ako sa Paymaya, Cebuana, Luwilier, RCBC. Bakit naman ngayon nyo lang sasabihin na magbubukas kayo sa July 3 and 4? Number 1, pasensya na po, pero ito po ay sinusunod namin yung recommendation ng government kung kailan lang pwede magbukas ang schools. So dahil tayo po ngayon ay MGCQ na, we will open the school this coming July 3 and 4. Pero ano ba ang sinasabi ng IATF guidelines? Reduce capacity of establishments. So susunod po tayo dyan. Kaya po tayo merong appointment system. So yung mga nagbayad na po ng tuition fee sa Paymaya, RCBC, Cebuana, Luwilier, M. Luwilier, wag po kayong malungkot kasi nagawa nyo po yan without going out of your homes. And that is basically giving chance to online enrollment and remote transactions, which is part of the new normal. So wag po kayong malungkot na kayo po ay nauna na magbayad kasi po maaga kayong natapos sa enrollment process. So we'll be opening MCL this coming July 3 and 4. Take note po sa mga oras. Okay, next slide. So, the services and transactions are limited to the following. Submission of documents for new student enrollment and only for those who were reviewed. Yung mga documents ay reviewed and verified already by the admissions office. So yung hindi pa nagpapasa ng mga requirements, wag muna po kayong mag-file ng appointment dahil may mga nauna po sa inyo. Made-deprioritize din po kayo. So pag nagpasa kayo ng appointment sa amin, titingnan po namin kung meron na kayong Blackboard account. At kung kayo ay may Blackboard account na, saka lang po namin kayo, may mga napasa na kayong documents, saka lang po namin kayo i-approve for appointment this coming July 3 and July 4. And second, para po sa mga payment transactions lamang. Okay? Payment transactions. Next slide. So, reduce capacity po. That's why we are only offering slots from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Every hour po, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4 will only be accepting 50 enrollees per time slot. Okay po? Tayo po, again, gusto po namin kayong tanggaping lahat, pero tayo po ay sumusunod sa mandate ng tayo ba ay sumusunod sa mandate ng gobyerno about what? Opening up the establishments. So 50 slots lamang po per hour. We will be following strict COVID-19 precautionary measures, health, wellness, and safety protocols. Strictly by appointment, only those with confirmed appointment, which will be sent through email, will be accepted. So kailangan po na email namin kayo that your enrollment appointment is valid for July 3 and July 4. Okay po? So, yung usual po na ginagawa, nakikita nyo naman yan, kinukuha yung temperature upon entry, magpa-fill up ng health and wellness survey form. Kung kayo po ay nilagnat, may symptoms ng COVID-19, hindi po namin kayo mapapapasok dahil baka po kayo ay possible carrier, kaya pasensya na po. paunawa na lang po para dun sa mga tao na may mga symptoms na wag na po tayong lumabas ng bahay. Ano na po, sabi nga po, wag nating isipin na baka mahawa tayo ng COVID-19. Isipin natin na may COVID-19 na tayo at ayaw nating makahawa. So, yung mga ganun pong mindset ang gusto po namin ipakiusap sa parents. Also po, wag niyo na pong isama yung mga anak ninyo sa pag-enroll dahil manghihingi po kami ng valid ID na may date of birth. Hindi po natin matatanggap, mapapapasok yung below 21 and above 59 years old. Okay? Sapagkat yan po ang utos din ng gobyerno na hindi po pwedeng lumabas. Yung between 21 or below 21, hindi pwedeng lumabas, and yung mga senior citizens at yung may mga comorbidities because of the COVID-19. Okay po tayo doon. So, we'll be following strict COVID-19 precautionary measures. Wearing of face mask is required. Actually, hindi lang po yan sa MCL. Paglabas nyo ng bahay, required po yan na kayo ay magsuot ng face mask. Okay? Ano pa po yung ating mga requirements? By appointment po yan. Ngayon, kung kayo po ay may mga tanong, we will be doing viewpoints also in July 3 and July 4. And ilalive po natin yung viewpoints na yon. So kung meron po kayong mga questions, live po habang nandito kayo sa MCL, sasagutin po natin yung mga questions na yon para yung mga nasa bahay naman na may mga tanong about enrollment ay masagot na rin. Okay? Save the date po. That's July 3 and 4 para po sa ating on-site enrollment. But again, humihingi po ako ng paunawa, stricto po tayo sa social distancing, physical distancing, wearing of face mask, pagpapapasok po sa mga allowed lamang by the quarantine standards, which is bawal ang senior citizen, bawal ang below 21, bawal din po ang may kasama. So isang tao lang po yung gagawa ng transaction, yun lang po ang papapasukin natin sa July 3 and July 4. Another thing is, dalhin niyo na po yung mga requirements ninyo sa July 3 and 4. Ano po ang ibig sabihin? Ipapasa nyo na po yung requirements na yan, originally printed documents, original copies of report card, birth certificate, valid ID, dalhin nyo na po yung mga yan para ma-process na natin yung enrollment this coming Friday and Saturday. Okay po ba tayo? So, ibabalik po namin yung QR code. Even though we will be posting this also in Facebook. So, scan nyo po yung QR code na yan para po kayo ay makapag-enroll na, makapag-set ng appointment for July 3 and July 4. May discount po ba ang anak ng part-time faculty member ng MCL? Unfortunately po, our YGC promotional discount is only for regular employees. At bago po mag-regular, kailangan siya po ay full-time. Yan. Hi, my school does not issue school ID for the students. Therefore, I have not submitted a copy of a school ID as I am unable to send this requirement. Does this count as an incomplete submission? No. Ang hinihingi po namin ay valid ID of parents. I do not understand bakit meron pang naiiwan na school ID requirement sa BBL. So we will be updating the BBL po. Hindi po kailangan ng school ID. Okay? Yang school ID po na yan, baka nagkalituhan po tayo, yang school ID na yan ay noon pang kayo ay mag-e-exam. Kasi kailangan naming malaman na kayo ay candidate for graduation. Okay? So nilinaw ko na po, huwag nyo na pong alalahanin yung school ID requirement na yan. Ang hinihingi po namin ay valid ID ng parents. Okay po? What is the next step after the payment of fees? Yung resibo po ay i-upload ninyo sa Blackboard Learn. Kaya yung transaction slip po na nakapost sa Blackboard Learn, again, is a post-enrollment requirement. Anong ibig sabihin ng post-enrollment requirement? After nyo po magbayad, saka lang po kayo magpapasa ng transaction slip. Ito po yung resibo ng inyong pinagbayaran sa RCBC, Paymaya, M. Luwilier, Cebuana Luwilier. I-scan nyo po yan at ipapasa nyo po sa Blackboard Learn. Yun po yung transaction slip. And ito po ay nilinaw ko na sa course announcement in Blackboard Learn I posted last weekend that this is a requirement after you pay for the enrollment. Pwede po bang magbayad inside school kahit hindi pa nabibigyan ng GSA pero nakapagpasa na ng mga requirements? Sige po, kung confident kayo, dalhin niyo yung mga requirements na yan sa July 3 and 4 and we will enroll you. Pwede po ba ang sibling discount kung nag-work sa Ayala para sa 25%? We only give po 1 scholarship and 1 discount for every student except for sibling discount. So pipiliin po natin whichever is higher. Yan. So thank you for raising that concern and welcome po to our colleagues from Ayala Corporation. Welcome to Malayan Colleges, Laguna. Ayan. So meron pa ba mga questions? Again, July 3 and 4, that will be our on-site enrollment. Pwede po kayong pumunta sa Malayan Colleges, Laguna, pero kayo po ay magse-set ng appointment online. Yung QR code po dito, later on, ipopost namin sa Facebook. Mag-register lang po kayo para po mapapasok po kayo sa July 3 and 4. Okay, so are there other concerns? Medyo maraming. Ano yung mga new? Can you run through the new questions, Hazel and Kai?
So we have here po one question. Pwede na po ba mag-apply for college freshman kahit wala pa po ang grades for MCL Senior High School? So yung sagot po natin dyan, ang enrollment po ng MCL Grade 12 graduates po is on July 15 to 30. So we need to wait po yung report card nyo before you can proceed with the enrollment. When is the target start date for college? So both senior high school and college po, we will start our classes on August 17. So
yung tanong siguro kanina, ano ang senior high school about active si Mia. Yung tanong ng senior high school about enrollment, mara-release po yung grade nyo July 10 and we will open the enrollment for you this coming July 15. Ang tanong siguro niya, ano po ba ito, online or on-site? We'll open on-site for our grade 12 students kasi dito nyo rin naman kukuhanin yung report card, dito nyo rin ipapasa. So definitely po, that will be an on-site enrollment July 15 for our senior high school students. Okay? Paano pag hindi pa pwede ng July 15? Stay tuned po for our announcement. Definitely po, that's the new normal. Hindi po tayo makakatiyak na daily po ay bukas ang eskwelahan for transactions because ano po ang mga dahilan? Number 1, we are disinfecting the facilities. So pag nagpapasok po tayo ng once we open the school to the general public for let's say 4 or 5 days, we need to disinfect after the next day or the next week para po as part of our COVID-19 precautionary measures. Sana po maunawaan po yan ng ating mga parents and participants. Gusto naman po namin na araw-araw mag-open. Marami po tayong protocols and measures na kailangan gawin na para naman din po sa ating mga students, sa ating mga team members, sa ating mga parents na pumupunta dito. Okay, so again, let's continue the questions.
Pinaka-ask din po, o saan daw po isi-send ang GSA, yung Generated Schedule and Assessment. It will be sent po sa Blackboard Learn course message po.
Yan, kompleto na po yung pinasa ko na primary requirements. 2 araw na po ako naghihintay ng GSA. Opo, yung iba po ay 2 weeks na po na naghihintay. dahil sa napakadami pong reasons. So, yun po, be patient po, be patient for waiting. Yung 2 days po na yan ay, ano po yan, nakalagay po yan sa ating guidelines na until 5 days po na maghihintay. Okay po, so marami po mga pagkukulang. We're not saying that the enrollment system is perfect. That's why we are, we would like to get the understanding of the parents. And please bear with us po. Okay? Pero kami po sumasagot sa email tsaka sa mga calls. Ayan. So, yung 2 days po na yan, sana po ay mahintay nyo pa. Ayan. Nag-open po kami ng admission September. So, naghihintay din po kami simula ng September for the applicants. So, we are very much diligent and prudent in reviewing all the requirements. Hindi po kasi tayo tanggap lang ng tanggap ng estudyante, tapos later on, pag graduating, tsaka sasabihin, may problema ka sa ganito, may problema ka sa ganyan, mali yung pinasa mo 5 years ago. Kung ganyan po ang gagawin natin, baka po hindi rin kayo matuwa. So, kaya po kami ay maingat sa pagpapapasa at pag-review ng mga documents. So, please bear with us po. Paano ko po malalaman? If officially enrolled na po ako, nag-submit na po ako ng transaction slip last June 27. Pero hindi pa po nababalidate. Enrolled na po ba ako kahit ganon? Did you submit the transaction slip? Yes, June 27. Supposed to be you are enrolled. You can check 1 MCL and you will see there that you have settled the fee already. Once the payment is reflected, then you are considered officially enrolled already. Ayan. So, I just called the admissions office regarding the regeneration of authentication code. Help desk at MCL at edu.ph. This is the correct email ad. Yes po, pwede nyo po yung email for the regeneration of authentication code. Okay? So, are there other concerns? Pwede pa rin po bang mag-enroll off-site? Yes. While we will be opening on-site enrollment this July 3 and 4, our remote enrollment continues to operate. And that's the new normal. Kaya dapat po medyo maging komportable na tayo sa remote transactions so that we can go along with this new normal. Yan. Sa afternoon schedule po ako nakalagay based on the GSA. Can I still have my prepared morning schedule? Basta meron pang morning schedule. So please call our admissions helplines so that we can check if there are available slots in the morning classes. Yan. Meron pa bang other concerns? If already paid If we already paid, may email confirmation po ba kaming ma-receive para sa confirmation? Actually po, yung inyong payment transaction, yun nga po ang kino-confirm namin eh. Parang kami nga po ang dapat humingi ng confirmation about the payment. Ngayon, kung ang tanong nyo po ay, pagka ba pinasa namin yung transaction slip sa BBL, sure na natanggap nyo? Opo, kasi makikita nyo rin nga po yun, na nandoon yun, hindi naman nawawala yung sinabit ninyo. And the reason why we are using Blackboard Learn po ay para kompleto tayo doon sa enrollment documents. Ayan. Paano po kung hindi po kasi gano'n nakakaintindi ng Tagalog and medyo sa English po yung daddy ko? And ako lang po maaasahan niya, paano po kaya ang gagawin doon? Kung sakaling pumunta po kami sa July 3 and 4, wala din po kasi akong mother and other relatives na malapit po na makakasama sa amin. Ayan. Una, we are actually attending to foreigners naman, so I think we can handle the transaction. Actually, ang problema ko dyan ay, hindi namin problema yung, yung minor ka eh. Mas problema actually yan ng parent. Mas problema actually yan ng father mo dahil pag kayo ay nasita sa checkpoint at nakita na kayo na may kasamang minor, doon tayo magkakaroon ng problem. But if your worry is just that your father is English speaking I think we can handle naman the transaction. Ayan. Unless the father is also senior citizen. Yung mga ganon. Ulitin ko po, yung paliwanagan po na yon, baka kailangan yung ipaliwanag yon doon sa mga pipigil sa inyo sa lockdown. Pagdating po dito, magpaliwanag po kayo ng ganyan, lalo na na-inform nyo na ganyan, email nyo po kami and we will give you the you will give you the appointment given that condition. But then again po, yung hindi po kailangan na may kasama, hindi po namin pinapahintulutan na makapasok. Ayan. Open hours and days to call your course advisor. I tried to call your numbers but no one answered. May ganon? Wala daw sumasagot, but when I sent a text message, nag-reply naman po. Ayan. Normally po, we are attending to calls during business hours. We want to teach also the students po the virtue and the value of being considerate also to the time of other people. Kasi po, sinasabi ko na po yan, we cannot attend to calls at night, definitely po. Okay? Pag yung mga calls po, nakita namin yan during the evening, sinasagot po namin yan. Pero if you are expecting po na babantayan namin yung calls in the evening, medyo imposible po magawa yan ng mga eskwelahan. Okay po, we have a very limited manpower po. Sana maunawaan natin. Gusto nyo po, magkaroon kami ng MCL call center para 24/7. Pero ipadadagdag lang din po namin yan sa tuition fee ninyo. So sasabihin niyo, wag naman, magmamahal. Opo. Kaya po, ano gagawin natin? Mag-adjust po tayo. Let's bear with what we have in terms of manpower and let us manage the expectations from parents and students. So para safe po, tawag po tayo, text po tayo ng 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Yung enrollment advisors po, ang messaging facility po niyan ay course message through Blackboard Learn. Okay po tayo, yung advisors po, course messaging through Blackboard Learn. Pero kagaya po ng nasabi ko, wag po nating ma-expect na yung course messaging ay instant messaging. Para po yung email. Pag nag-email po kayo, masasagot po yan definitely baka the next day na o sa hapon na. Kaya kung meron po kayong concerns na quick response ang kailangan, ito po, nakapost yung ating mga contact numbers dito. Tawagan nyo po yung mga yan during business hours and we will be happy to assist you. Ayan. Part of your requirement is the 1.5 by 1.5 latest ID photo for new student, but per GCQ rules and regulations, they are not allowed to go outside. I think the guidelines is very much clear that we are not requiring them to go to a photo studio. Di ba? Hindi po kailangan yon. Kahit po sa pader na puti sa inyong bahay, meron po kayong cellphone, kuhanan nyo po siya, sundin po natin yung instructions, hindi po niya kailangan lumabas. Sir, paano ko yung pader nasa labas ng bahay? Sa loob pong pader. Para po hindi siya lalabas. Ayan po. Pinapasaya ko lang po yung ating discussion para po hindi malungkot yung kagaya ni Ana, Anonymous, na one month na po ako nag-iintay ng GSA. Ganito po, 1 month na siyang nag-iintay ng GSA. Sige, solve na natin yan ngayon na. Pagkatapos ng Viewpoints, paki-call yung aming enrollment helplines para ma-check natin ang status. Ayan. Minsan nauunawaan ko yung 1 month. Kailan po ako nagpasa? Nung June pa po. Kasi kahapon June. Diba? So minsan talaga 1 month na yun. So tawagan nyo po kami para mabigyan namin kayo ng update. Ayan. Ulitin ko po baka nagagalit kayo sa akin. Hindi po namin gusto na wag kayo mag-enroll. Kaya nga po open admissions ito. Kaya lang talaga pong it really takes time for us to review the documents. So hinihingi po namin yung pangunawa ng parents and students. Ayan. Kung tatanungin niyo pa, bakit ba? Gano'n ba kadami ang nire-review yung dokumento? Libo po. We're talking of 2,500 applicants multiplied by 8 requirements. So medyo ganun po kadami. Ayan. Pwede ba kayo magdagdag ng tao na sobra-sobrang dami? Hindi po pwedeng magdagdag ng sobra-sobrang daming tao because of the data privacy restrictions. Hindi po lahat ng empleyado ay pwedeng humawak ng documents dahil yan po ay inyong personal data. So, hinihingi ko po yung pangunawa ng ating mga parents. Because I'm currently abroad and flights are still closed, is it possible for me to send the hard copies of the documents at a later date around December or late August? Masyado pong late na yung December eh. So, siguro po kung late December, late August ang pinag-uusapan, kung ipapakurier nyo po yan, baka po dumating yan sa atin bago mag-August. So, we recommend po, you can send po the scanned copies to Blackboard Learn, and at the same time, you can send the original documents via courier and parcel. Ayan. Thank you. Got the answer already. Welcome po. Ayan. Meron pa bang other concerns dito? Makaka-receive pa po ba ako ng GSA kahit wala pang pinapasa na report card and good moral? Ayan. Medyo mga major requirements kasi yan. Yang mga yan. Bakit po ba kayo hindi nakakatanggap ng good moral? Kagabi parang mga 7 email yung na-receive ko. Isang eskwelahan ang tinuturo na hindi pa raw nagre-release ng good moral certificate at saka report card. Totoo naman, kasi kami nga po, July 10 eh. Hindi naman po kami nagsasabing sila lang ang may mabagal na proseso. July 10 pa nga po kami magre-release ng report card for our senior high school. Kasi po, ang aming third trimester ay ongoing pa lang ngayon. Nagsimula po ang aming academic year August. Yun po ang dahilan kaya July 10. Pero hindi po namin pinapaasa yung mga grade 12 na kung ano-anong petsa. July 10 po nila yan makikita. In fact, yung grades po, makikita na nila yan July 5 pa lang. Pero yung hard copy po ay July 10. So, para po dun sa wala pang report card and good moral, hintayin po natin yon, hintayin po natin yung mga dokumento na yon. Pero habang tayo ay naghihintay ng documents na yon, magpasa na kayo ng ibang requirements sa BBL, kagaya ng Statement of Compliance, Affidavit of Undertaking, Paternity Waiver Form, Valid ID of Parents, 1.5 by 1.5 ID picture. So lahat po yun, pwede nyo nang ipasa. Actually, meron dyan mga nagpasa ng mga yon na kompleto. Ang hinihintay lang talaga ay report card at good moral. Pinapayagan na po namin mag-enroll basta pumirma ng affidavit of undertaking. So yun po yung mga criteria for evaluating the readiness of the student to enroll. Yung compliance po dun sa mga documents na sinet natin. Pwedeng hindi kompletong-kompleto, pero at least po may mga naipasang requirements. So, I think po I was able to answer that concern. I have completed until the payment of fees. How do I know that I have completed my enrollment process? Yun na po yung last stop, transaction slip. And kung kayo po ay nagbayad sa offsite payment channels the next day, kayo po ay considered enrolled na dahil posted na yung payment ninyo. You can log on at 1MCL and you will see that your payment has been credited and you already have the schedule of classes. Ayan. Meron pa bang other concerns and questions? Again, i-flash natin July 3 and 4. This coming Friday and Saturday will be open Malayan Colleges Laguna for on-site enrollment. Yung mga mag-e-enroll po dito, kahit nagpasa na sa online, dalahin nyo na po yung original documents ninyo para po ma-process natin ang enrollment dito. Again, dala nyo po dapat yung original documents ninyo para mapasa, ma-process yung enrollment this coming July 3 and 4. Dito na rin po namin kayo i-issuean ng GSA. Palagi kayo ng magandang payong kaibigan dun sa ating napakadaming humihingi ng GSA. Pumunta kayo sa July 3 and 4. Basta nagpasa kayo ng dokumento, dala ninyo yung inyong original documents. Dala ninyo yung original documents. Pumunta kayo dito ng July 3 and 4. Dito namin kayo bibigyan ng GSA. Dito kayo magbabayad sa Treasury Office at dito kayo mabibigyan ng resibo. Pero, kailangan ninyo munang magpa-appointment. So, ayan yung QR code ng ating appointment system. Mag-register po kayo dyan. I-prepare yung documents. Pupunta dito sa July 3 and 4 following our strict COVID-19 precautionary measures, and we will be happy to welcome you at MCL this coming July 3 and July 4. Paano po yung temporary enrolled? E di enrolled po kayo, except that meron lang kayong deadline to submit the documents that you failed to send us. Okay? Ang consequence lang po niyan, kung kayo ay senior high school, hindi namin kayo mare-report sa Learner Information System ng DepEd. Kung kayo ay college, hindi namin kayo mare-report sa CHED. At pag kayo po ay naging confident, naging kampante na hindi maipasa yung documents na yon sa deadline na ibinigay, ika-cancel po namin yung inyong enrollment. Ayan. Kaya po ang sinasabi namin, may proseso po tayo for temporary enrollment, pero yung kompleto ng documents, pa-enrollin na po natin in a regular manner by submitting the original documents. Okay? Meron pa po ba tayo mga questions, ladies? Meron pang questions na hindi ko nadaanan? We have 91 questions and we are very happy to receive those so that we can clarify them at this viewpoint session. Yan. Yung sa credentials po, MCL Senior High School grad po ako. Kaso 5 days na wala po. Nakalagay po sa website 3 to 4 days okay na. Sa online admissions po yun. Kailangan pa ba niyang mag-online admissions? Kailangan pa ba niyang mag-BBL? Siya ay senior high school graduate. Online admissions lang ang kailangan natin sa kanya. Ayan. So, hindi mo na kailangan yung credentials na yon. Ibibigay namin yan sa iyo sa July 15 when you enroll. Maalala ko, yung mga grade 12 graduates natin na gusto mag-apply ng scholarship, pupunta kayo dito sa July 15, di ba? Mag-sign up na kayo dito if you are interested for the scholarship para hindi kayo nalilito. Para lang maunawaan din natin lahat, yung mga grade 12 kasi na magka-college dito, bibigyan kayo ng bagong student number. Kaya hinihiwalay namin kayo para hindi na kayo mapasama dun sa mga new students na regular procedures yung sinusunod. Yung sa inyo gusto nating paikliin, kaya tama yung ginawa mo, mag-online admissions ka na lang and doon ka na lang muna mag-stop. Do not expect the credentials to be given anymore. How can an enrolled student get the CM and schedule? Aanhin po ba yung CM? Kasi hindi na po tayo nagbibigay ng certificate of matriculation na printed because that's already viewable in one MCL, including the schedule and the assessment of fees. After paying tuition fee, is there a schedule in getting the OR? Nasagot na po ito. Pwede nyo po yung kuhanin, July 3 and 4, kung kayo po ay pupunta rito. Pero kung yun lang po ang sasadyain ninyo, July 3 and 4, kung yun lang po ang ipupunta nyo sa MCL, makakahintay naman po at okay lang na email. Pwede nyo pong kontakin yung aming treasury office. Nasa GSA po yung number and email so that they can scan and send you the official receipt. Ayan. Pwede po ba wave na ang picture muna? Medyo napaka-challenging para sa picture. Ganito na lang, kung makakapunta ka dito sa July 3 and 4, pipicturean ka ni Mia para matapos na ang enrollment mo. Kasi para sa lahat ng requirements, yung picture pinakamadali di ba? So, pipicturean mo nga lang yun Pero yan, tutulungan ka namin sa bagay na yan. Hindi po namin yan pwedeng i-wave kasi bibigyan kayo ng school ID, may mga forms na ina-attach ninyo yung picture, so hindi nyo makukompleto yung mga forms na yon without the ID picture. Dahil kulang yung submission ninyo, hindi rin kayo makakakompleto ng enrollment process. So, madali lang yan. Yung picture na yan, punta ka dito sa July 3 and 4 and pipicturean ka namin para makompleto natin yung enrollment process. Hindi lang yan picture, other requirements that you need assistance will help you on that this coming July 3 and 4. Yan. Follow up po sa submission of transaction slip. We notice that upon payment of tuition, the reflected period paid is 2019 third term. Ito po ba ay old student? Kung old student po ito, meaning grade 12, possible po yan na ang na-apply sa inyo ay yung na-apply yung payment ninyo sa balanse ng third term. Tawagan na lang po natin yung aming treasury office. Ito po, nakapost ang mga numbers para maklarify nyo po kung saan na i-apply yung payment nyo. Ayan. So, meron pang concerns? Wala na. Inulit yung tanong ng temporarily enrolled. I think this was already discussed. Ulitin ko lang po, pag temporarily enrolled, we will give you a deadline for the submission of documents according to your commitment din. Pag hindi nyo po napasa, in that deadline, we will cancel your enrollment and yun po ang epekto ng temporary enrolled. Yeah. So, I think we have already answered the questions. Is there a way for a student abroad to take the scholarship exam even though they cannot go to the face-to-face exam? Unfortunately, hindi po, because we need to level the playing field and we want all takers to take the exam here at MCL this coming July 23. Our promise is that all the recordings of Viewpoints will be posted in our YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Asan Mia yung ating YouTube channel so that our participants for today's Viewpoints can subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our Viewpoints recordings there. So also, all our updates are posted in the MCL Admissions Office Facebook page, and also all other announcements nasa Malayan Colleges Laguna Facebook page. Pasaway ito si Dash. Hindi naka-face mask. Diba? Dapat new normal na to. Palitan na natin itong mascot. Ayan. Hindi pala, dagdagan lang ng face mask. Okay? So, as you can see, our team for this year is surpassing the limits of the new normal. So, we are very happy that you are very much interested to enroll at Malayan Colleges Laguna Amapua School. And that means you will be part of our journey of surpassing the limits of the new normal. MCL is a wholly owned subsidiary of Mapua University, and we have been pioneering in the use of blended learning since 2008, and we have a lot of good stories to tell about distance learning, about blended learning, and we're always saying that we are all ready, facilities-wise, faculty members-wise, students, equipments, and everything. We are very much ready to implement blended learning face-to-face or fully online. That's what flexibility is all about. So thank you very much for staying until this hour for Viewpoints this July 1st, 2020. On behalf of our President, the President also of Mapua University, Dr. Reynaldo Vibea, our administrators, faculty members, employees, more than 6,000 students from both senior high school and college. Salamat po, ingat po kayo. If you have concerns on enrollment and admissions, please call our helpline. Salamat po and ingat po kayo.